Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important example related to custom pipe, where we will create a custom pipe that will help us to convert number into ordinal format. Okay, so by the end of this session, we will be able to understand how to convert number into ordinal format, what is this format, and what all steps we are supposed to follow in order to create this logic. Okay, but before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use Angular custom pipe to convert a number into ordinal format. Okay, alright, so let's start everything from scratch. And here you can see we have one HTML file where I have noted down Angular 19 course by Tech Sharmit. Now next, what I am going to do here, like I will add this h2, which is nothing but a heading 2, and here we will put the title of today's session. So I will simply write Angular 19 course, we will write Angular custom pipe to convert number into Angular custom pipe to convert number into ordinal format. Okay, Angular custom pipe to convert number into ordinal format. Now with this heading, one thing is sure, that we need a custom pipe, so let's build it. So here I will write ng, which is representing Angular, g generate, p pipe, then folder name is my pipe, and then we will put // and after the slash we will write the name of the pipe. So in this case I will give it a name as num2 ordinal. So this would be my pipe name, and then press enter. Perfect. So once you press enter, it will take few seconds, and then you will see that new folder is added with two files. One is num2 ordinal pipe.spec.ts, which we are not going to touch because this is something that we rarely used, at least not for now. Okay, maybe later we will use it, but not for now. Okay, then we have second file, that is num2 ordinal pipe.ts. This file we will be using for sure, because this is the main file where we will build the logic. Okay, now what we will do here, like to implement this thing properly, we have to firstly register it into the app.component.ts file. Okay, and remember, there you are not supposed to use this name. Okay, you have to use the complete name, that is num2 ordinal pipe. Okay, so let's go in the app.component.ts file. Here in import section we will write the name of the pipe, that is num2 ordinal pipe. Perfect. So this is added. Once this line is added, like it will automatically add this line, that means your num2 ordinal pipe is successfully imported. Now after importing this thing, we are good to use this pipe. But for what we are going to build, what is the requirement? Let's discuss that. So to discuss that, let's go to app.component.html file again, and here I will show you the requirement. So for that I'll put some comments over here. In this comment I'll put some sample input, or I would say sample inputs, where let's say we have value as 1, then we have 2, then we have 3, then we have 4, and we have 31. Okay, so for these number, like we want to run a pipe that will convert these number into ordinal form. Now what would be the ordinal form of these number? Let me show you. So here we will write sample outputs colon. With this sample input and output, I think you can relate what we are going to do. So this 1 should be converted into first, then comma 2 should be converted into second, then we have 3 which should be converted into third, then we have 4 which should be converted into fourth, and in case of 31 it should be converted into 31st. But there are some exceptions also, right? Let me tell you what are the exceptions. 11, right? Then we have 12, then we have 13, then we have 14. So in these case we are not going to make it as 11 first, right? This is not right. Incorrect. Okay, this is not correct. Then 12th is not correct. In case of 12, what we do, it should be like this, but it is not correct, right? And then we have 13, it should be like this. Okay, and for 14 like this. So how we will handle this thing, because we have to write a logic for this part also. Mainly, like, it is an issue with 11, 12 and 13, not 11, 12 and 13, because in 13 case also it should not be like this, 1, 3, 3rd. Okay, so what would be the correct in this exception case? The output should be 11th, then 12th, and then 13th. So this should be output. So in our logic we have to handle this thing also. Okay, so now let's go and write the logic so that we can see how it works. So let's go to num.pipe.ts file. Here in this file we will firstly remove this by default declaration, and I'll define my own variable, that is original number. Okay, and the type of this number is number, and in case of unknown we will write string, because after adding the prefixes we have to return string. Okay, so which we added here. Now next what we are going to do after this we will check like if the not of original number, that means if it is null or empty or 0, then in that case it should return the blank string. Okay, so we are just taking care of this part, that if it contains something which is not non-zero, which is zero, non-zero, null or something like that, in that case it will return the blank string. And remember one thing, this is completely case sensitive, so if you are writing something with a small case, it should be in the small case only, otherwise it won't work. Now after this what we will do, we will simply add one constant here, which is with const keyword. Then we will write the suffixes, and in case of suffixes we will write one array. In this array I will write th, first as th, then st, then we have another one that is nd, then we will put comma and rd. So these are the all prefixes that we are going to these are all suffixes that we are going to use. Now next suffix we need to declare here is const v. Now what this v will do, it will help us to handle those exceptions part. Okay, so for that I will write here original number, and then percentile 100 comma. Okay, so after 100 you can put semicolon. So what this will do, it will help us to remove all those to take care of those exception part. Okay, now we will return the value from here, and in this case I will check like original number plus. Now I will write the logic first, and then I'll explain you one by one like what we are doing here. So suffixes, then square bracket, and here we will write v minus 20, then after this square bracket we will write percentile 10, and then we have to add the square bracket like in this percentile case, but like simply we will add suffixes. After suffixes there should be square bracket, inside square bracket we will put one parenthesis, and then it should come with v minus 10. So now it will like this, v minus 10, not 10, it should be v minus 20. Okay, now after this it should percentile, and here it should come like 10. Perfect. Now after adding this 10 part, we will use the pipe symbol to concatenate it with the next suffixes. So here I will write suffixes, and it should come with v, then again double pipe, and here we will write suffixes, and it should come up with 0, and save it. So you can see after I save it added this semicolon. Now this is ready. So let's quickly run the application and verify the things, and let me write it the output thing. So number without pipe, and here we will put colon, double curly braces, and inside this I will write, for example here I am writing 31. Okay, but in case when we are using it with pipe it should change. So let me add that part also. Here I will just simply write with pipe. 31 is still there, but here we will change it with pipe. Now let's run the application. So ng serve -- open. After this command it will take few seconds and it will open the browser for us, where we can verify the output. So you will see now the browser screen. Yeah, so here you can see Angular 19 course by Sharmit is there. Then we have Angular custom pipe to convert the number into ordinal format. Then we have number without pipe as 31 and number with pipe is 31st. Okay, and same goes with other values also. Let's say if I make it as 3, so it will automatically convert it to third. If I make it 1, it will make it first. In case of 11, it will come as 11th. Clear? So I hope this part is clear to all of you. Still, if you have any question, queries or suggestion related to this session, you can simply reach out to me through the comment section. So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Session.